Hello and welcome to our fourth lecture in a series of 12 lectures talking about the upcoming journey around Kailash. This is a repeat of the journey that took place last May, but Lantos wants me to make sure that we all focus our attention on the step-by-step instructions for how this is going to be done this coming May. We're using the video travelogue from Lao Du, the Master of Bliss, last May as our guide this time as we give a preview of what will happen this coming May. In this lecture, we begin the journey around the lake that is just south of Mount Kailash. Remember that the overall process begins with encircling the lake and bathing the spheres in the lake to purify them, and then taking the journey around the mountain itself. So in this lecture, in the video that we'll be watching in this lecture, we are going to begin that process of going around the lake. I have a couple of messages from Lantos to read that describes this process, and then we'll watch the video together. Cindy asked Lantos whether it would be good to encircle the lake by foot or by car. It takes 3 days by foot, 1 day by car. Lantos said it will be good to complete the circle around the lake within 1 day's time. Car is better. Make stops along the path. Visit the holy locations. And then the next question was when Lao Du circles the lake and then bathes the spheres in the lake, is there any precise location or just by the side of the lake? Lantos said it will be good for the waters to touch the spheres. Even the touch is enough. It may be that in the process of bathing the precious spheres, our Master of Bliss may encounter some obstacles. It will be good to avoid any difficulties. Take care that the process is made simple. One may pour the waters over the surface of the spheres using a container. It is not necessary for the spheres to be submerged in the water. It is not necessary. Our Blessed Master shall select the proper location for the bathing of the spheres. Once the Master has traveled at least half the distance around the lake, begin the search for the suitable location. With at least half of the distance covered, the spheres will accept the purification of the waters. And so Cindy double-checked so he doesn't have to go around the entire lake before bathing the spheres. And Lantos said yes. After half of the distance around the lake is accomplished, the waters may be well received by the spheres. And then the question was, should the Master of Bliss bathe the spheres at the lake and then again at the hotel that evening? Lantos said once is enough. Yet, as the moon rises into the sky on this night, the effects of the purifying waters will be amplified in multiples. If there is the chance to bring some water to the hotel, this will be very good. In this water, the spheres may be bathed once again. If the chance is not available, once is well enough. Once is very good, very good. Before retiring for sleep on this night, it will be good to use the wand over the collection of spheres, brushing in circular motions, the wand above the spheres. Take the song and perform with eyes closed the sounds of bliss, using the sound of the Realm Lord followed by the sounds of bliss. Then perform the reflective sounds of bliss. During this performance, hold a super water cell in the left hand and a superstar cell in the right hand. This technique will be done each night before retiring for sleep. Very good, very good. Then Cindy asked how long should he take to bathe the spheres in the water? How long should Lao Du do this? And Lantos said, even the sprinkling of the waters will awaken the qualities of deep layers of purification within the spheres. Dear Master of Bliss, the spheres will be aware of the great journey ahead. The spheres will hum in the presence of the great receptacle of bliss. And then Cindy had asked Lantos, he had mentioned that Lao Tzu should bring a bio-oscillator with him, but we didn't yet have any instructions for what he should do with a bio-oscillator. Lantos said, yes, at the beginning of the journey, bio-oscillate the alternate lake. Having circled the sacred lake, go to the second lake and bio-oscillate the form of this lake. This will bring great blessings. This is the lake of solid form sinks. This lake captures the impurities shed from the process of purification of the holy lake. Okay, so those are the messages that we're focused on as we begin the video journey, the video log of the first day, beginning to encircle the lake to the south of Mount Kailash. And just one more time, I want to give that answer from Lantos that was so great. He said, even the sprinkling of the waters will awaken the qualities of deep layers of purification within the spheres. Dear Master of Bliss, the spheres will be aware of the great journey ahead. The spheres will hum in the presence of the great receptacle of bliss. That gives us an idea of how special this was last year, that even those glass spheres were excited about the journey. And this year is going to be that much more significant. Okay, let's watch the video together.
Day 4 of the Kailash Travelogue, May 26th. The daily seed is number 17, the faith, locating the like. The transformation associated with this seed is uniting the reflective form of expression. The lake is the reflective form. Reflection occurs first. Reflection, then inception. Out of reflection, the process begins.
So just at the noon time, I am at the flag square and see they stand up the pillar and see the ceremony, and there's some Tibetan monk chanting there, and the people get there, and a lot of cars, a lot of people, and the Tibetan area is very big area, and rarely you can see person, not like the big city. But at that time, all the people get there. It's a very big ceremony, and after hunting the flags and make wishes, I think, okay, now I am prepared to do the rest of the journey. Then I go back to the Daching, the small town, and to meet with my Chinese driver, and we have lunch there, and after lunch we start a journey to the lake, and we start to circle the lake from the north part of the lake. Then we go the clockwise, and the north part, then the east, then the south, then the west, just like that. And from Lantos' instruction that we during the circling of the lake, we need to visit some holy place, and also there's some holy place, and I take photos and take videos there. I will share with you. And from the lakeside to see the mountain is very special, because when we near the mountain sea is very big. But when I stand at the lakeside to see the mountain shows the east, show the southeast side. That side only can see by the lakeside, this side is very very different. Later you can see from the picture or from the video, and very special, and all the things is very clear. So and the driver told me that just 3 days ago you cannot see this kind of vision, because all the sky is covered by fog or sometimes snow. You can see nothing. But you are so fortunate that today that it's so clear. The weather is so clear, and you can see everything. Yes, I also feel fortunate, because that's the second time I go to Mountain Kailash, and the first time I'm not easy to see the mountain, and this time the mountain is so clear. And also the lake. The lake is very beautiful. That you can see the lake is blue, but it has different kind of blue, aqua blue, dark blue, different kind of blue, very beautiful. And just the blue lake and the mountain, just see it and feel it. Then I can feel my heart become open. It's more and more big. It's like can contain everything. It's big as sky. It's big as a lake. And it's like kind of purification. It's very interesting feeling. And also there's a lot of birds there gathered, and they fly. People can feed them, and they singing. Here is money. There's rocks with mantra on it, and a lot of people gathered here, and also birds. And these birds not afraid of people. And this is a holy lake, and there we can see Mountain Kailash. It's very interesting. It's like all the birds also have some ceremony there as that day. And we passed different holy place, and different holy place have different. Nearly every holy place have a Tibetan temple there. They talk about like Milarepa or other famous practitioner in Tibet as this kind of holy place. And to the south side of the lake, it's almost half circle of the lake. And according to Lentos' instruction that I should do something after the half circle of the lake. And just at that point, I find a place. There's also have a temple, and there's at that day most of people go to the flag square. So around the lake there's a rare of people. But at that temple there's a lot of tourist cars, vans there, and a lot of people there. And I can see there's a platform just to go into the lake, and the people go to the platform, and then at the end of the platform they can going down and can reach the surface of the lake, and they gather the water there. Here is a Tibetan Buddhism temple, and this
platform is just facing the mountain Kailash. And people here, they do the prostitution to the mountain and go downstairs to collect the nectar of the water.
So I checked. Then I recognized there's a new information that around the whole holy lake, there's a 4 gate. Every side of the lake there, there have a gate, and the south gate of the lake is a gate of nectar. So when we talk about the bliss, Cindy already talked about nectar. So that's the gate of nectar. That's the information not from lentils. That's information is from the local culture. There's 4 different gates: the lotus gate, the purification gate, the nectar gate, and the face gate. And lentils said you should do something with the water after half of the circle with the lake, and just at the point, the half of the circle is the nectar gate. It's just connected to this task, to get bliss, get the nectar of the bliss. So I'm very excited, and I talk with Cindy about that, and I collect a bottle of water there. But when I collect the bottle of water, I like local people, I go to the platform and go down the platform and collect the water. Then I see the water. It's not like my imagination. In my imagination, I think it should be very pure, even like crystal. But no. I will not say it's dirty, but it seems not very clear. It seems yellow. Anyway, but it's nectar. So I take the water and we keep going. And then at the west side of the lake, that gate is a purification gate. So I'm delighted to bathing all the spheres at the purification gate. I think, yes, maybe before we get nectar, we should have some purification first.